You and somebody got out into the street and started wrestling around, and a cop showed up. Remember that? Remember that cop showing? I think it was a woman cop too.
Somebody in your group though? He was fighting with someone in your
Yeah,
group?
there's like 5 of us walking along,
Oh,
we're
just
we're just messing around, yeah. And then all of a sudden, I want to say maybe it was Pete. I don't think it was Pete. I don't know who. Maybe it might have been Heat Miser. I don't know who it was, but you and somebody else got into a fight. And there was one other time. I don't know where we were. I think we might have been in a room someplace, and somebody threw something at you, or you threw something at somebody else, or there was this misunderstanding kind of thing, and all of a sudden you just went rah like that at some dude. I forget who it was. You just tore off after somebody.
I can't say I remember those. I wish I did, but
Yeah, a cop showed up, and the cop was there. You guys were about ready to go to jail. And we're like, oh, it's okay, it's cool, we're all right, yeah, we're just friends, we're just goofing around, we're just gonna.
Well, Pete and I used to start fake fights.
I think that's what it was.
That might have been what it was, because we used to do this thing where we'd go to a party or to a bar and we'd act like we didn't know each other, and we'd stand on opposite sides of the room. We'd keep like sitting there giving dirty looks, and other people would be like, don't do it, man, it's not worth it, it's not worth it. I'm like, don't tell me what to do. And I'd go out and be like, I see what you're doing. And he's like, oh yeah. And we'd overplay the whole thing. And people would be involved. They'd mostly Pete would play the crazy guy. And they're like, he's crazy, man. He's crazy. It's not worth it, man. Come on. I'm like, don't tell me what's worth it. Play the whole thing up. And then literally go at it, roll around and stuff. People pull us apart.
That's what I might have been Pete.
And then we'd leave. Or people would be like, hey, let me buy you a beer. Okay, cool. And we'd drink a bunch of beer. And free, and then we did that. The first time it was kind of accidental. It was at a party. And it was at St. Mary's. I'm like, we gotta do this a lot. It's kind of fun. So we did it a bunch of times. Yeah. But I always thought it was funny though, because every single time people would pull us apart, come up to me and be like, he's crazy, man, he's crazy, he's not worth it and stuff. And I'd be like, he's like, how come I'm always the crazy guy?
Yeah, because Pete looked a little crazy.
Yeah. And then actually last time I saw you, we were up here and we were at the Old Tavern Saloon in Midtown.
For Pete's reading?
No, it wasn't that. Maybe that's why you were up here. You were up here with a chick, and you had your Harley, and we're hanging out in this bar, and I had just moved back into Sacramento not too long, and I didn't know yet, but there was this same thing. There was this group of these street toughs that I was just getting to know Charmaine. Well, these guys were all friends of hers, and they liked her and stuff. And so I see these guys at different events, and they were always giving these dirty looks, and I'd be like, me? What are you guys mad at? And it's like, I don't even know who they are. So we're sitting there in that bar, and I was telling 500 stories or something, and you were like looking over my shoulder, and you're like, hey dude, I'm sorry to interrupt. He's like, but I'm trying to figure out, why is that guy mad dogging us this whole time? He's giving us dirty looks. And I looked and I was like, oh, that guy. I think he's mad, and we were just talking out loud. He could hear us. I said, I think he's mad because I've been screwing the girl that he likes, and he was like, and so you're laughing. You're like, I think I want to go and ask him exactly why. And I was like, no, don't. And you're like, no, I want to. So you went up and you're like, hey, I've been noticing that you've been sitting there over there. I'm seeing my buddy, and you keep giving us dirty looks. Are you mad or something? He's like, do you not like him? Because I'm just curious, what is it? And he's like, he wouldn't say. He's like, I don't know. He wouldn't say anything. He's like, just get out of here and stuff.
Oh, no, you're talking about, and there was a concert, and you were there too.
No,
right?
this was in a bar.
It was a bar, and
yeah.
no, I was with a blonde chick.
Yeah.
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 She was a model. She was that chick that
lived in Violet's house or whatever.
No, that's when I was living at Violet's house. Yeah, I was living at Violet's house.
And that she was married, and
I was on a Harley.
I think you rode your bike up. This was in 93. I did 93 or 90. No, 94. That's what it was. Early 94, I think. And
that Harley, yeah.
But no, it was. I was just glad because I remember that group of guys. I remember being feeling yeah, see, I got friends, you know. But no, those guys, whatever the problem was, it was really dumb. I even went up to him one night and was like, hey, I understand you guys don't like me, and I don't really know why, but I was like, I'm just going to stand right here, and if you want to beat me up, go ahead.
No, you know what? I remember.
And nobody did it. I was like, I'm standing right here, go ahead. And they never did.
You had broken up with Shauna?
Yeah,
Shauna.
yeah.
And then you were with a chick that was kind of like, looked a lot like Shauna.
Yeah, Charmaine.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was,
She's the mother of his kids.
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But I just started like hanging out with her.
Right.
Yeah.
I remember we were sitting there going, wow, he broke up with Shauna, but this chick looks just like Shauna.
He has he had a tie. He has a
I
tie.
got a type, whatever. And the names all start with shit.
just like the mother of his kids.
What?
I don't know that. I didn't mean
Like,
any by
Charmaine,
it.
yeah.
And then,
Just
you know what?
trying to explain like the mother of his
Slav
kids.
never heard the help me story either. You know?
Go ahead. Hey, get your camera ready.
This was 1990 actually, and I lived in Haight-Ashbury. I lived on Frederick Street in the city.
Haight-Ashbury, yeah.
And Cheese and I went and saw Clapton down the peninsula.
Shoreline,
Down the
Shoreline.
shoreline. He picked me up in the city. And we partied a little bit, and then he was in the Cutlass, and he's like, "How do I get there?" And I was like, "Oh, we're gonna take 280." And we're driving along. Were we on the El Camino or something? I can't remember. And he's like, "Now where do I go? Now we're like every 10 feet. Where do I go now?" And I was like, "Dude,
I knew how to get to Shoreline. I don't know what the hell was I
The
doing.
train's cruising along, and I was like, I go, dude, just follow the train. Just follow the freaking train." He's like, "Okay." So we're driving along, everything's cool. And then I didn't know the train starts going in a tunnel, and he's like, "No, what do I do? What do I do?" He's ready to try to drive in the tunnel.
I did that in San Francisco because the Muni Metro, yeah.
But we got down, we saw the show and everything, and
Bought some stuff.
hey, what?
Bought some stuff.
No, we didn't.
You already had it.
We went back to my place.
That's just
And
hot
I
powder.
remember Sean was out of town, and we are just hanging out at my dad's. And it was like middle of the night, and I was like, "Dude, I think I have some mushrooms somewhere." And so I go looking through all the stuff, and I found it was just like duff, not much. And I was like, I don't know, maybe it's enough. And we split it. We took it. It was way stronger than the idea.
It's not
And I remember I
homogenous.
put on like some jazz, and it sounded like it was just crazy, and I was like going on about jazz is the greatest music ever invented and all this stuff. And Steve was standing there. He was just standing in the middle of the room, and he hadn't moved or said a word for a while. And finally, I was like, "You all right?" Because I was like, "We gotta go. Let's go out in the neighborhood, and we're gonna go down. We're gonna walk around and do all this stuff." And I grabbed something that like a sweatshirt or something. I was like, "Come on, let's go." And he still was like, I was like, "What's going on? Come on, let's get going. We gotta go." And he's like,
Help me.
"Help me." And I was like, "What?" And he goes, "Help me." It's like, "What's going on?" He's like, that's all he could say. "Help me, help me." So, I had to take time, and like we had to talk, and I had to like, tell him everything was safe, and we sat you down for a while, and then we were okay to go walk. He was frozen. He's like, couldn't move. I had to like help you to like put your foot this way, go that way. We walked out the door.
We were wandering around his
We
neighborhood
walked into Coal Valley,
in the 2 or 3 in the morning,
and remember we walked in the 1950s. Because for some reason there was a block and there were a few 50s cars on there, and I was like, "Oh shit, we're in a fucking different time." And you're like, "I think you're right."
Cool.
It was pretty mild though. It was good.
Yeah.
It just kind of eased off.
Hey, where were you guys when